Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do the second part of our previous video. So in this video we are going to talk about the Peninsular Plateau. So this is called Peninsular Plateau because it is surrounded by water from three sides. If it has been surrounded by four sides, it could have been called island. The Peninsula Plateau is a tableland composed of the old crystalline, igneous, and metamorphic rock. It was formed due to the breaking and drifting of Gondwana land. So you guys must be aware of Gondwana land, Pijia. The plateau has broad and shallow, berry and rounded hills. The plateau consists of two broad divisions, namely the Central Highland and the Deccan Plateau. The part of the peninsular plateau lying in the north of Narmada River, covering a major area of Malabar Plateau, is known as Central Highland. The Vindhyan Range is bound by the Satpura Range on the south and the Aravallis on the northwest. The further westward extension gradually merges with the sandy and rocky desert of Rajasthan. The flow of the rivers draining this region, namely the Chambal, the Sindh, the Betwa, and the Ken, is from southwest to northeast, thus indicating the slope. The Central Highland are wider in west but narrower in the east. The eastward extension of this plateau are locally known as the Bundelkhand and Bhagelkhand. So this is the waterfall of Chota Nagpur Plateau. The Chota Nagpur Plateau marked the further eastward extension drained by the Damodar River. The Deccan Plateau is a triangular landmass that lies in the south of the river Narmada. The Satpura Range flank its both bases in the south, while in Mahadev, the Kashmir Hills and the Michael Range from its eastern extension located these hills and range in the physical map of India. The Deccan Plateau is higher in the west and slopes gently eastward. An extension of the plateau is also visible in the northeast, locally known as the Meghalaya Karbi Anilong Plateau and North Kochar Hill. It is separated by a fault from the Chota Nagpur Plateau. Three prominent hill ranges from the west to east are the Garo, Kasi, and the Jainatai Hill. Now we will see about the Western Ghat and the Eastern Ghat. Average elevation is 900 to 1600 meter as against 600 meter of this Eastern Ghat. The Eastern Ghat stretches from the Mahanadi Valley to the Nilgiri in the south. The Eastern Ghat are discontinuous and irregular and dissected by rivers draining into the Bay of Bengal. The Western Ghat can cause orographic rain by facing the rain-bearing moist wind to rise along the western slope of Ghats. The Western Ghats are known by different local names. The highest of the Western Ghats progressively increase from the north to south. The highest peak include the Anai Mudi 2695 meter and the Dotabel 2637 meter. Mahendragiri 1501 meter is the highest peak in the Eastern Ghats. Sevarai Hill and the Jalwadi Hills. So most of our river that flow drains in Bay of Bengal as compared to the Arabian Sea. Eastern Ghat. One of the distinct features of the Peninsula Plateau is the black soil area known as Deccan Trap. This is a volcanic origin, hence the rock are igneous. Actually, these rocks have been denuded over time and are responsible for the formation of black soil. The Aravalli Hill lie on the western and the northwestern margin of the Peninsula Plateau. These are highly eroded hills and are found as a broken hill. They extended from Gujarat to Delhi in a southwest-northeast direction. The Indian desert. So now we will look at the desert of our country, which is in Rajasthan, the western part of our country. The Indian desert lies towards the western margin of Aravalli Hill. It is an undulating sandy plain covered with sand dunes. This region receives very low rainfall between 150 mm per year. It has arid climate with low vegetation covered streams appear during the rainy season. Soon after they disappear into the sand as they do not have any enough water to reach the sea. Luni is the only large river in this region. So this area receives very low rainfall. So it does not have very fertile land and does not have much agriculture. Birchen crescent shaped dunes cover large area by longitudinal dunes became more prominent near the Indo-Pakistan boundary. If you visit Jaisalmer, you may go to see group of branches. Now we will talk about the coastal plain. Coastal plain are area which is near the sea or ocean area. The Peninsula Plateau is flanked by a stretch of narrow coastal strip running along the Arabian Sea on the western and the Bay of Bengal on the eastern. The Western Ghat sandwiches between the western and the Arabian Sea is narrow plain. It consists of three sections. The northern part of the coast is called Konkan, Mumbai to Goa. The central stretch is called Kannada Plain, while the southern stretch is referred as the Malabar Coast. The plain along the Bay of Bengal are wide and level. In the northern part, it refers to as the northern Sirkar, while the southern part is known as the Coromandel Coast. Large rivers such as the Mahanandi, the Godavari, the Krishna, and Kaveri has been formed extensive delta on this coast. So our country has a lake. On the name of the lake is Chilka. Chilka Lake is the largest saltwater lake in India. It lies in the state of Odisha to the south of Mahanandi Delta. The islands. So now we will talk about the islands. The islands are the area which is covered, surrounded by water from all the sides, as you can see in this image. So our country has two groups of islands, Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar. Lakshadweep Island group lying close to the Malabar coast of Kerala. This is in Arabian Sea. This group of islands is composed of small coral islands. Earlier they were known as the Lucadive, Minicoy and Emindive. In 1973, these were named as Lakshadweep. It covers a small area of 32 square kilometers. Kavaratti Island is the administrative headquarters of Lakshadweep. This island has great diversity of flora and fauna. The Piti Island, which is the uninhabited, has a bird sanctuary. Now we will talk about the Andaman and Nicobar Island, which are present in our eastern side Bay of Bengal. They are bigger in size and are more numerous and scattered. The entire group of islands is divided into two broad categories, the Andaman in the north and the Nicobar in the south. It is believed that these islands are an elevated portion of submarine mountains, means those mountains which are under the sea. And these islands are only the elevated portion of those mountains. These islands groups are of a great strategic importance of the country. There is a great diversity of flora and fauna in this group of islands too. This island lie close to the equator and experience equatorial climate and has thick forest cover. So this island also has our country only active volcano that is found in the barren island in Andaman and Nicobar group of islands. A detailed account of reference physiographic unit highlight the unique feature of each region. It would be, however, to be clear that each region complements the other and make the country richer in its natural resources. The mountains are the major source of water and forest wealth. The northern plain are the granaries of this country. They provide the base for early civilization. The plateau is the storehouse of mineral, which has played a crucial role in the industrialization of the country. The coastal region and island group provide site for fishing and port activities. Thus, the diverse physical feature of the land have immense future possibility of development. So only this much in this chapter. Let's try to give answer of this exercise. So number 1, choose the right answer from the 4 alternative given below. A land mass bounded by sea on 3 sides is referred as to peninsular, we have discussed about it. Second, mountain range in the eastern part of India, forming its boundary with Myanmar and collectively called Himachal, Purvachal, Uttarakhand. None of the above. None of the above. None of these islands form boundary with Myanmar. The western coastal strip south of Goa is referred to the we have already seen Konad. Option B. The highest peak in the Eastern Ghat is, so we have, this is number A, Anai Muti. We have just read it. So thanks for watching my video this much in these classes. Do like, comment and subscribe.